for you here tonight, guys. It's absolutely incredible when you have, exactly what it is tonight that we actually talked about. And, when we're talking about so many things and we're talking about these things from a technological standpoint, guys, it's even more important to know exactly what it is that we're talking about, why what we're talking about is so important, but more importantly, guys, excuse me, how you can actually take advantage, not only from a health and wellness standpoint, but you also want to take advantage of it from a business building standpoint as well. So I'm gonna jump into it, guys. I'm gonna share some information with you that just flat out blew me away when I first saw it, a few months back. It just took me to another level in my thought process, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So, we had an opportunity to talk a little bit about exactly what the company is about. Dr. Ideas shared with us the formulations of the chrome we and how important that is. But guess what, guys? You also want to know what this company is doing and how important it is to align yourself with the company that's doing the right thing absolutely all the time. So let's look at what can you expect as a person that's a Sanki business owner. So we talked a little bit about all of the technology, but let's look at it. We're going to talk about unique technology advances. We talked about the epigenetic standpoint. We talked about nanotechnology and how important that is. We talked about biotechnology. You heard Dr. Ideas talked about the fermentation process and also metabolites. And how important are all those things? They're absolutely important when you talk about formulating a company that's doing some special things and helping people, grow and become healthy and healthier and healthier and healthier. So you're also, connected to a powerful research network. We're talking about a global company with a global presence. Why is that so important? Well, if you're a global company, you need to be able to do business globally. And if you look at that map there, guys, we're talking about having offices and farms all over the place: Mexico, Spain, France, Dubai, Japan. And the thing about it is, what makes us so unique and so important is we own the entire process. We have it all from seed to sell. We manage it to perfection. So listen, guys, we're talking about being able to own the entire process, not just a company that has these formulations that's just throwing labels on top of bottles that's being manufactured by somebody else. We own that process. Excuse me. We own the farms. We own the technology. You see the Sanki Mayor, you see Dr. Vijita Deas there. And then, of course, us as Sanki independent business owners or our corporate staff. And then, of course, all the way to you. So we manage the whole thing to perfection. So it's not a situation where you don't know and can't trust what it is that we're doing. But more importantly is this, guys, when we're talking about these things, I love to say that documentation absolutely beats conversation. What does that mean? We have the documented proof, excuse me, of everything that we're doing. Documented, right? We have the research manuals that's showing you exactly what it is. So if you're a person that wants to do the research on top of the research, then guess what? It's there for you. We're an open book. We're 100% transparent. You don't have to worry about any of those things that other people are talking about, because we're going to show you the documentation that proves what it is that we're saying. We have the pharmaceutical specialties, guys. We have all the certifications that everybody needs. We have the ADS, which stands for the Advanced Delivery System, which is a proprietary system that allows us to deliver you the best possible formulations to go into your body. We have the kosher certifications. We are BSCG certified. That just means we're certified drug-free. And then most importantly, guys, we're a Blue Ocean Strategy company, which means that we are absolutely in a lane by ourselves. We have no competition. We are our project creators, product creators, product innovators. And when you're living in a lane by yourself, you don't have to worry about, proving to anyone that what you have is better than what they're using, because we know that they're not using what it is that we have. And then, of course, we, like I said, guys, with the pharmaceutical specialties, we're in the Physician's Desk Reference. We're in the American Journal of American Medical Association. So we have every possible documentation that you could possibly think of. Now, let's think about it like this, guys. When we're talking about health and wellness, health is the most important asset of any economy, right? I don't care how much money you make. If you're not healthy enough to take advantage of that money that you make, then guess what? None of that even matters. So we want to create a system that creates the ultimate in health, as well as allow you to enjoy the ultimate in wealth. So like, excuse me, Dr. Abdea said, guys, he talked about the Chrome We Fire, but he didn't tell you anything about the other 3 products that we have, which is the Hasaki, Balaj, and the Inner 7. So we're not a company that, you know, specializes in a whole lot of things. Matter of fact, what our company has managed to do is recreate the digestive system outside of the body. So we recognize problems, we fix those problems outside of the body. So when we put it back in the body, you're creating the best of the best of a total system as we talk about nutrition. So we're talking about nourishing the body, vitalizing and sustaining the body, balancing and connecting the body, and then restoring and protecting the body. So let's talk a little bit about each one of our formulations and why are they so important. Of course, you have the Balaj, which is loaded with the Orezon enzyme 3 and is capable of acting inside the cells and the mitochondria, perfected with purified extracts of rosemary and olive. But the big thing here is 100% natural, right? So what does it do? Strengthens the immune system, increases energy production, reactivates natural antioxidants in the body, improves hydration at the cellular level, decreases fat, sugars, and improving blood circulation. So break that down. What does that mean to you, right? We'll put it in layman's term for me. 3 things, guys. We're going to improve circulation, we're going to decrease inflammation, and we're going to allow the body to deal with mucus, guys. The 3 things that causes sickness, illness, and disease. If you can get those three things in check, guys, you create a healthier situation for your body. We want to put your body in homeostasis, which means the ultimate imbalance, okay? Now, that's what the Balaj does for you. Now, this one here is actually just like it says there, it's revolutionary, right? Bovia, a revolutionary formula that contains 596 different metabolites from cacao. It balances the intestinal flora and generates new nutrition, guys. So what does it do? Nourishes the microbiota, improves protein absorption by 20%, increases the oxidation of fat, right? That's a good thing, right? Excuse me, in ordinary terms, oxidation is bad. That means to rust. But when we're talking about oxidation of fat, that means we want to break down that fat. We want to break down all of those things that are bad for the body. It sustains proper weight management, provides vital energy to trillions of microbiota. So what does that mean? Well, guess what, guys? Why is that 596 metabolites so important? Well, it's plain and simple, guys. Your intestinal tract is broken down into 596 different sections that has different bacteria that needs to be fed the proper microbiota. Okay, so that's why those 596 metabolites are so important. Why? 596 metabolites that are there to nourish the 596 different sections of the intestine, right? So if you have that proper microbiota, then you have pure and healthy gut health. And that's what we need. We need that gut health, right? And then, of course, the 20% more protein absorption. This is what I know. I'm a former professional athlete, guys, so I know the importance of protein, but more important, protein absorption, right? Protein absorption. Listen, 20% more protein absorption means I'm building 20% more muscle. And if I can build 20% more muscle, guess what I can do? I can burn 20% more what? 20% more fat. So that was absolutely incredible to me. But listen, the coup de grace in this thing is that 596 metabolites that's feeding the 596 different sections of that intestines, 100% absolutely incredible what you're able to do with that. And then we have the award-winning, guys, Inner 7, which is the essential minerals for the body, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. Once again, 100% natural, improves the body's natural defense mechanisms, contributes to proper pH balance to the body, stimulates relaxation and revitalization, but guess what? Improves intestinal flow. So if you guys are listening to what we're saying here, guys, everything begins and ends with gut health. So we're going to improve that intestinal flow, provide essential minerals for your body. So this is what I know about the minerals, guys. Most people aren't sick. They're suffering from mineral deficiency. And that main mineral that most people are missing is magnesium. So what does this do? Plain in essence, guys, what does this do for you? This balances your pH, guys. That's why it's called Inner 7. It's putting you in a pH balance of 7.4, 7.5, which is the perfect pH balance to create an alkaline body. So why excuse me, why is that alkaline body so important? Because we know that sickness, illness, and disease cannot reside in the alkaline body. So we want to take a body from being an acidic body to making it that alkaline body. And then, of course, guys, my wife's favorite one, which is the chrome wheat fire, what we spent most of our time talking about tonight. This is why it's so important, okay? We're talking about green tea polyphenols, guys, the ONR, Auxilia Night Reset, perfected with black bean, olive, rosemary, and green tea. Once again, 100% natural. What does it do? Reduces carbohydrates and sugar absorption, increases thermogenesis to reduce fatty tissue, protects against gastric oxidation. We want that gastric process to not be oxidized, not be broken down. So it's going to protect against that breaking down, supports metabolism, supports proper metabolic function. Break it down once again for me, Tim. What does all that mean? Plain and simple, guys. It's going to allow your body to metabolize food properly. We all know that your body can only metabolize a certain amount of sugars, starch, fats, and salts, right? And then what happens to all that can't be metabolized? Well, you know what happens to it. It goes into the bloodstream. That's why we have diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, high cholesterol, all these other things. Is because our bodies can't metabolize but so much sugar, starch, fats, and salts, right? So what does it do? It breaks it down for you. It allows the body to metabolize properly. It allows the body to use what it needs to use, and whatever it can't use is going to be broken down. It's going to be passed through the digestive tract, so your body is not storing all of those bad things that the body can't metabolize. Absolutely incredible for your body to be able to do those things. Why is that important? Because we want your body to work at its optimal level. We want that body of homeostasis, which means balance. And then the thermogenesis aspect of it just simply means, guys, that we're going to break down the body, or we're going to break down those fats and allow you to burn calories while you sleep. Not just sleep, though, but rest, right? We're going to give you that resting component. Why? Because we know the body heals itself when the body is at what? Rest. So if your body is able to rest, your body is able to do the things that it needs to do to be able to absolutely heal itself. So what are we saying, guys? What is your plan B? Right? What is your plan B? How are you changing your economy? Well, guess what, guys? Timing is everything. Why is that so important? If we were talking about real estate, we would be talking about location. But we're not talking about real estate. We're talking about your health and wellness. We're talking about being at the right place at the right time. So that's why timing is key. So let's talk about it. We're talking about nanotechnology, guys, which is a $42 billion industry. Well, guess what Sanki is? We are a nanotechnology company. We're talking about biotechnology, which is valued at $370 billion, guys. Well, guess what Sanki Global is? We are a biotechnology company. And then, of course, well-being, valued at $4.2 trillion. Well, you heard Dr. Ideas, and you heard him talking about well-being and what it is. So guess what we also are? We also are a well-being company. So when you add all those three things up together, guys, guess what you have? You have the Sanki trend. You have the what I like to say, the perfect storm. You have all of these three industries coming together to create the perfect scenario for you to be able to take advantage of. Well, let's talk about it. How do I take advantage of it, right? It's super simple, guys. 3 easy steps. 1 customer, 2 distributors, and then help them do the same, right? 1 customer, guess what that does? That makes you a certified distributor. 2 business partners, that makes you binary qualified, the 2 things that you need to do to take advantage of our entire compensation plan. And then if you keep teaching your team to do the same thing, well, guess what? You're creating income. Okay, now let's talk about our customer acquisition program, because this is one of the great features. Because if you don't want to build a team and you just want to be out there to make money on your own, well, guess what? You can make money right now. How do you do it? Increase your retail power. 3 customers and your product is free. For every 3 online customers with 50 points each, receive a box of Balage and a box of Chrome Wheat Fire in your auto ship. Okay, and then that works in multiples of 3. And then every 3 customers give you an average of $100. So every time you do this, guys, you're increasing your retail power because you have the ability to earn a product and be able to do a specific thing as it pertains to going through and building your customer base, guys. absolutely incredible. So how do you get started? Plain and simple, guys. Become a Sanki business owner by acquiring one of our Sanki initial kits. And it's super simple. You just choose where your budget fits, right? The first two are the exact same price point, so you don't have to worry about anything there. And they're both $159, which creates that 50 points. And why is that 50 points or those points so important? Because you're on average, you're going to earn 40% of those points. Right, 40%. But right now, because of the different promotions we have, you can earn much, much more. And you can ask the person that invited you on to explain that to you. But guess what, guys? Absolutely incredible. So you choose each one of these packs, and that's what will determine your actual investment level, guys. That determines your investment level. So either $159, $299, $599, or $1149. What's the difference as far as how you get paid? Absolutely nothing. The only difference is how much product do you want on hand to build your business. If you're like me and you're a real entrepreneur, then you want the most possible product that you can have on hand. Why? Because the more product I have, the longer my business can stay open until I need to reinvest in more product, right? That's how I got started. That's how most of the people that got started with me got started. They chose the 400-point pack. Why? Because they wanted the biggest profit margins that they can absolutely have. So that's it, guys. Plain and simple. Those are the things that you need to do to actually get started or join us today, guys. So what we want to do here at Sanki, guys, we want to say thank each and every one of you guys that have joined us on this call tonight. We still have quite a few people here that are listening in, and I know the majority of you guys are probably listening in for the very first time. We have some special folks like the Singletons that are on tonight that are actually launching their business tonight. So it is always my pleasure, guys, to be in the right place at the right time, helping the right people. We want to say thank you to all of the folks on the Houston team that's gotten started, all of the folks that are there in Canada that's gotten started, the folks that are in Atlanta that just have gotten started, the folks that are in California, the folks all over the Caribbean. We love you, guys. So guess what, guys? All we want to say is God bless, take care, take charge, and we want to continue to promote exactly what this company has going on. You guys have heard what the special is tonight only, guys.